Hello YouTube, this is 1984 Terminator here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a review on All New X-Men, issue number 7 from Marvel Now, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by David Marquez. This issue is a continuation of the last issue, where the last issue leaves off, and we start the issue in Manhattan, New York, with Scott going into a bank and saying that he needs to get inside the safety deposit box, and the clerk asking him if he's got the keys and 2 forms of ID. And then the young Scott reveals himself, and she says that she has seen him on TV, and he says no. He says yes, it's me, but I'm a lot older on TV. And he's not sure if he has a safety deposit box, but he still wants to go check anyways. And then Scott is asking this girl as if she's a mutant, and she says, "Oh my God, I wish." And then the reason is because she does the same thing day after day after day. And then young Scott says that he has something that everyone has something that makes them special, and she leaves him in the room to take care of things. And then inside is a new pair of glasses, and all of a sudden these 2 girls start talking about who is in the bank, and it's Cyclops from the X-Men, and then about how he's wanted by the police. And they get the guards, and here comes who we think is Wolverine. Spoiler alert, by the way. Who we think is Wolverine. And no, wait. Is that Wolverine? No. Wolverine. Oh yeah. And then he shows the Avengers. And then he shows the Avengers card and said, "You know what? You know what this means? This means that whatever security guard school you graduated from doesn't mean a damn, because Captain America told me that this means you do what I say." So he pulls out the Avenger card and all that, and Wolverine asks young Scott if he robbed the bank, and he said no. And then young Scott will not go with Wolverine. And come to find out, the way this person that Wolverine or this person's talking, it seems like that I get kind of a weird feeling, because it said I needed to be someone that you'd believe in, someone that they would be afraid of, my only choice. And come to find out, it was really Mystique. And she says that she's a mutant shapeshifter, a friend of Charles Xavier, and that she saw him online, and she had to, and she had to see for herself. And she's a shapeshifter, and she can't be her mutant self anymore because it causes riots. And then they start talking about how Hank McCoy brought him here and why. And then they both start talking about Cyclops, or present Scott, about how the young Scott has to confront the present Scott, either talk to him or whatever. And I do believe that she wants him to be the leader of the X-Men again, of the All New X-Men. And that she says that the present Scott is ruthless, and that she doesn't want the past Scott to turn out that way. But come to find out, that what Mystique is doing is all part of another master plan. which is going to be played out over the next few issues. And she said Wolverine will be by shortly, and you know, he's a tracker. And she tells him that you might want to start carrying around a notebook and, you know, keep track of mutants and what they do for strategy. And there's Wolverine, the real Wolverine, and Pat Scott asked Wolverine, like, you know, I mean, the adult me, I mean, you clearly could have killed me. He's like, yes, and I could kill you right now. If I do the math right, then both of you would cease to exist. And then Zachary called and told, maybe I've lived long enough to know that killing is the easiest thing. Saving someone is a lot damn harder. Maybe it was Charles Xavier who taught me that. That's what Wolverine said. And then Mystique meets with, Mystique meets with someone. I don't know who that is. I think that's Victor Creed. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. But come to find out, it's all part of another master plan. And here's training day for the all-new X-Men, especially Iceman. Iceman and Kitty Pryde get into it because Iceman was complaining about training, and she said take a shot, and he tries to, and she brings him down with ease. And then Wolverine shows up and says, you take care of him, I'm done. And then Scott gives Jean something, and you see Jean's reaction. Next issue, The Avengers. Speaking of the Avengers, there's Uncanny Avengers number 6, Ragnarok Now prologue. Thor battles Apocalypse in the distant past. And the next issue of All New X-Men is going to have the Avengers in it. So I'm really excited for that. So, guys, David Marquez, Brian Michael Bendis are just killing it with this book so far. Marquez's art is not as good as Immonen's art, but still, I mean, that's just a little minor blemish. But still, I mean, Immonen will be back on this book, and it'll come back to that 5 out of 5 star magic again. I'd say this is a 4.5 out of 5 stars because I mean the art can be a little off at times, but I know I gave Marquez's last book a 5 out of 5. Oh yeah, hell, I'll give this a 5 out of 5 stars as well. It's just I prefer Immonen's art a little bit more than Marquez. But anyways, guys, this is 1984 Terminator here. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of All New X-Men issue number 7 from Marvel Now. 5 out of 5 star book. And guys, Immonen will be back, I believe, issue 8 or issue 9. And then, and I don't see this book slowing down anytime soon. So this is 1984 Terminator here, guys. Keep reading, keep collecting, keep gaming, and I'll catch you guys later.